Like many other tools, the squeeze-off tool also needs to be maintained and inspected regularly. Before installing, check the cleanliness of the tool. Inspect the hydraulic pump, fittings, and hoses. Verify the oil level of the hydraulic pump as well as the attachment of the static ground rod or spike. Critical reminders. Inspect the lower bar pockets, end nuts, lockdown bolts, and gauge plates for debris and dirt. Once the device has been cleared of any dirt or damages, then the installation of the squeeze-off tool can begin. With all the necessary personal protective equipment donned, clean the pipe of any dirt or debris and dissipate all static charges. Connect the hydraulic hoses with the collars fully threaded on in order to enable the pressure to reach the tool. To open the tool, remove the control valve lever to the release position and ensure the needle valve is fully opened. Stop pumping when the tool is sufficiently open to allow the pipe to be inserted. Install the grounding rod into moist soil. This can be accomplished by pouring water or soap solution onto the soil. Follow the distance to any fitting, heat fusion, or electrofusion procedure. Technical instruction, plastic squeeze-off operations, 030015, technical instruction. To set the gauge plate stops, verify the print line on the pipe and turn to the correct pipe size and SDR, making sure that both plates are set the same way. Before installing the squeeze-off tool, a best practice to follow is to place a mat or large piece of rock shield under the pipe to be squeezed. This will reduce the chances of the squeeze-off tool from picking up dirt and stones from the bottom of the excavation. Lift and swing out the bottom bar and place the tool on the pipe. Swing back the bottom bar and lock into the position. Critical reminders. Inspect the side shaft to see if the bottom bar has fully closed against it. Be careful as to not to trap stones or dirt between the squeeze-off bar and the rod nuts. In addition, the rod nuts need to be flush with the bottom bar face and fully seated in the pockets on the underside of the bottom bar. To position the squeeze-off tool, close the needle valve and move the pump lever to squeeze. Close the tool until slight contact is made with the pipe and center it by using the arrow. The squeeze bars must be at 90 degrees to the pipe. Remember to utilize the safety lockdown bolts. Start threading the safety lockdown bolts into the bottom bar as soon as they make contact with the bottom bar and start to rise up, which is approximately 1 inch from the gauge stop plates. Tighten them by hand and not with a wrench. Continue to tighten these safety lock bolts during the squeeze procedure and until contact is made with the gauge plate or satisfactory flow control has been obtained. Follow the rate of squeeze as stated in Plastic Squeeze-Off Operations 030015 Technical Instruction. You can disconnect the pump while the tool is in the fully squeezed and locked down position. First, check that the lockdown bolts are secure. Move the control lever over to the neutral position and then release position. The needle valve can then be opened and the hydraulic hoses can now be disconnected. To release the squeeze-off tool, connect the pump and ensure that the collars, fittings, are fully threaded together. Ensure the needle valve is in the fully closed position. Critical reminders. With the control lever in the squeeze position, it will be necessary to pump several times to relieve the upward strain on the safety lock bolts. Unscrew the safety lockdown bolts by hand and not with a wrench. After the safety lock bolts are fully unthreaded from the bottom bar, slowly move the control lever from squeeze to neutral, then to release. The needle valve will only allow the tool to open at 1/2 inch per minute. When you can feel the tool becoming loose on the pipe, fully open the needle valve along with the tool itself until it can be removed. Warning: pumping too quickly will cause oil to come out of the relief port on the tool. This is a safety feature. This indicates to the user that they are releasing the pipe too quickly. Releasing too quickly may cause the pipe wall to crack on the internal wall of the pipe. Remove the tool by lifting the bottom bar and swinging it out so it clears the pipe. Clean the tool of any dirt or debris before putting it away. Apply the squeeze-off sticker to the pipe and enter the date the pipe was squeezed off. Recap: inspect the cleanliness of the squeeze-off tool. Ensure there are no signs of damage and fluid leaks. Check that the hydraulic pump is working properly and the oil level is sufficient. Don your appropriate PPE. Clean the pipe and dissipate static charges. Connect the hydraulic pump to the squeeze-off tool. Place a mat or rock shield under the pipe. Set both gauge plates to the correct pipe size and SDR. Install the grounding rod into the moist soil and place the squeeze-off tool on the pipe. Center it by using the arrow. The squeeze bars must be 90 degrees to the pipe. Inspect the side shafts. Close the squeeze-off tool. Utilize the safety lock bolts. When removing the tool, do not pump too quickly, as this may lead to overstressing the pipe.